Hey, Caitlin. Really nice presentation here with your sketches. They're really easy to see, and they're very clean, and you really did a good job with having a nice contrast and nice white background. So I like all of these, but I think that you may have misunderstood the assignment a little bit. So if you choose the computer one, all the parts need to be the computer, and if you choose like the toy one, then you need then they need to be all toys, or they need to be all food or whatever. So that being said, you might this one's really cool. You might just want to think about moving some of the objects around a little bit. Um, or something like this looks really cool. You could probably just add some other elements to it and get rid of the, kind of tentacles. Um, I mean, they're all really fun to look at, really. I think my favorites are these bottom two, but again, you might want to make some revisions before you put them in the Dropbox, just because they really don't meet the assignment specs. And next week we're going to be photographing these and finding, we can also get a few from online as long as they're cited correctly. But I just wanted to show you some of these other examples here. Mainly having to do with angle of view, and just thinking about how you photograph the individual objects. If you note this one you can see three sides of this printer. You see this side, and the top. So this is really kind of three-point perspective. The text isn't very good, so you might want to think of that. Then you can really, it really works to create depth. Everything head-on tends to look static. This one too, note that it's from the side view, and note the use of perspective and scale with this back part being smaller. So this is a final, so this is what we're kind of working towards. Same here. You can see the smaller leaf in the background works to create depth, and they added a shadow. And again, for the computer, this is a pretty good illustration of, making the objects that are further away smaller, just kind of like in perspective class. I don't know if you had to take that, but it's kind of a simple concept. Here's a toy one. This one's pretty successful too. They're just showing a little bit of the side of the Game Boy, and again, smaller back wheel and smaller controller arms. And again, more than the minimum objects. Quite a few objects. You can always delete them later. And again, here's another. This background's too complicated, but I just wanted to show you a couple of these just to give you an idea of where we're going. So if you have a chance, and it's okay if you post this one by tomorrow. I don't deduct late points for the first week, so don't worry about that at all. But yeah, and if you can, get Google Hangouts in Chrome or whatever, or you just download this little extension. I'm really available online to talk almost any time if you have quick questions or whatever. Okay, so anyway, looking forward to seeing the revisions, but I really like your sense of the composition and the flow of the objects. Looks really good. Okay,